This is Mr. Rob again. I'm back again, give you guys a tour of what's going on right now in my backyard. As I said earlier, I've been busy a lot, so let's get this started. Get this camera turned around right quick. Right here, we're looking at what we got the LSU purple fig.
Actually, this is a
picked up quite a bit of height growth this year, and as you can see right back there, got some figs coming out on it. A few figs right there. Not too many on them this year, but give it some time. It's gonna be a good one. Right here we have what we got Bonfire Peach. As you can see, its uniqueness from other peaches. It has the purplish foliage. Moving on around, we have Bruce Plum in the background right there. Let me bag up right here and let y'all see this big girl right here. This is called my tropical snow peach, and as you can see, she's full of peaches all over. First time it held this many at one time. Probably need to go back and start breaking some of them off so the others can get bigger. So I think I'm gonna have to do that, but probably won't do it today though. Let me pause for a second, guys. Sorry about that, guys. I'm back now, and let me continue. Right over here, we're looking at a brown turkey fig, and as you can see, it's putting out figs also. And also, she's picked up a lot of growth this season, so she's gonna grow up to be a pretty good producer. And if I move around a little bit more, this is my old faithful Celeste fig, and as you can see, she has figs all over her. So I'm looking for a nice crop out of her. Bagging on up. And right here, this is an experiment I'm working on. I never grew it directly out of the ground, but I think the place where I got this soil from was a bunch of hype. So I think I'm gonna do something different next growing season for us. Finding the gardening soil versus buying it bulk, because it's not producing like they say it was supposed to produce. These plants are roughly too small for the time that they've been in the ground.
Sorry, I lost audio. I don't know what happened, but like I was saying, these plants should be a lot bigger than what they are compared to the ones I have in pots. Okay, right here, what you're looking at now is a Methley Plum and a Florida King Peach. This peach tree has produced for me the second year in a row, and this year the peaches are not as big, but I think it's because I got excited and I didn't thin them out. So I have to learn to control myself and thin them out so I can have much bigger peaches, because these trees produce a lot bigger peach.
Because it could have been like a time before I didn't have any. And looking around.
Okay, what you're looking at now is a spring Saturn Pluot. This is my second season with it. It picked up a lot of growth, but so far no fruits yet. Right here we have my LSU purple fig, and it's picked up some growth, and it's starting to set figs also, but not as much as my brown turkey or my Celeste fig. But I look for it to do much better. And right here we have my Meyer Lemon, which produces for me every year.
This year, I don't know if that's lemons going on right now. Foliage is not looking too good right now, so that's what's going on. But she has new foliage bouncing in right here, so I'm assuming it's gonna spread throughout the tree. It usually does. But she's a good girl. Right here we got.
This right here is my pink guava,
Guava.
and
She had a little
unfortunately,
dieback.
I had a little dieback on the left side of the tree, and I had to cut it off. But everything else seems to be bouncing back on this tree, and hopefully, I'll get some fruit set on it this season. Keep my fingers crossed, y'all.
As a result, so I saw maybe this year should give me some guava out there. Swing on around right here. Tiger Panache. She gave me some figs last year, and as you can see, she has heavy foliage. I would like her to branch out a whole lot more, but I'm satisfied. Still putting out. She's starting to put out fruit too. You can
This
see it
is
now.
my Tiger Panache fig.
But I would like her to have a lot more foliage and a lot
She's
more
put on a
branches
lot of
than
foliage,
that.
but I
She's
wish
doing
she
pretty
would
good.
branch out a lot
And I'm gonna swing
more.
around over here. Is my Pakistani
Right here is
mulberry.
my Pakistani
She's
mulberry.
up and down, up and down. I don't really know why. I think she probably wants to be in the ground because this pot that she's in probably not big enough for her. Because some days she's lively and green, other days she's looking a little droopy, whether I put water on her or not. But we're gonna have to figure out what's going on. Right here, we got another Florida King, not Florida King, but tropical snow peach. I cut her back all the way, everything off down to here, and she re-sprouted everything, and as you can see, she has peaches also. So I might need to thin her also for the peaches to get a little bigger. Right here, we have a Shigura persimmon, and right now, she's putting on fruit also. If you can see right, if I can focus in on it right here. You guys can see that. She has probably about 10 growing on there right now. So hopefully birds won't get to them or I'll get to them. But this is my first time having one of these. This is my second growing season with her. So hopefully we can get some good things out of it. Okay, moving around. In this pot right here, it look like somebody been messing around in it. These are some jalapeno plants I got starting out as seeds. So far they look pretty good. I got what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of them in there, but I'm gonna have to get some of them out of there. Otherwise, there's gonna be problems in there. So I'll probably take a few of them out and give them away to somebody. Whoever wants them, let me know. Right here, we got a Washington Navel orange that I just purchased for my wife about a month or two ago. And so far, she's still looking good. Right there. Right next to it, I got a thornless blackberry, and as you can see, blackberries all up and down this thing. And the funny thing about it, when I had it in the ground, I couldn't get no results. I left it in this pot throughout the winter outside in this pot, come back this year around, look what it's doing. Kicking off like it's nobody's problem. Okay, next to this, I got another fig tree, and this will be I think I gave y'all the wrong name on one of my fig trees over there. Should have been, I told you about a Olympia fig tree. This is actually the LSU Gold fig tree. So that's my mistake. I'll try to fix it back in the video later. Okay, you guys, let's move on around. Let's get right here, I guess. We got my 3 dwarf orange trees right here in the front. Right here, we have the brown select. And as you can see, it's fruit all over it too. But if you move to the 2 guys in the back, which are tangerines, there's fruit all over it. You can't look at one spot of the tree and not see fruit on it. So I'm looking to get probably 60 pieces off of this tree alone, just this one single one, not even counting the others. You see right there, same thing, fruit. fruit all over it. Got shadow cast, kind of hard to see some of the stuff. And then down here on the bottom, I got some what is called tender orange watermelon plants growing down here. So I've been doing this for the past year or two. Using my raised beds under my trees to grow things like watermelon, cucumbers and things like that. So far, it's been doing pretty good. Okay, let's move on, swing around. Right there, that's one of my other pineapple guava trees, and it's growing pretty well for second year around. It was pretty small last year, and picked up some height. Everybody know what that is, a Sago Palm. Right here, that's called a purple sage landscape bush, and it's picked up a lot of growth also, because all these trees were under the bottom of the windowsill, very below. And if you look right here, this is one of the flowers that grows on the pineapple guava. They said it's dying stage. I ain't gonna say dying stage, but not at its most vibrant stage. But just imagine how good it looks when it's all over the whole tree. And as you can see, that's buds all over this thing. Hopefully they'll transfer over to fruit. Swinging on around, another one of my Meyer Lemon trees right here, and the foliage is looking pretty good on here. Got some buds and flowers at the same time. And then down here at the bottom, like I said, I use the bottom of my trees for other things. And right here, strawberry bushes. And as you can see right here, strawberries. All buds all over this thing down here. So, moving on around to my next tree. This would be my what is this? Hamlin sweet orange. If you're looking all over it, got some fruit on it up there, buds at the same time. I need to come back and give it a leaf miner treatment with some neem oil. That's what I need to do today before the sun goes down. Okay, moving on to my next tree, it'd be a Dancy tangerine. And if you look very close, look at all those fruit set on there. And that's on every branch like that. Every branch is like that. Fruit set on every one. So I know there's going to be a lot of little tangerines on here. That's just the way they grow. They grow in clusters like that. So I'm looking for a nice crop off of this guy. This is a Dancy tangerine. Moving on around over here to my blueberries. Last year, this tree had a lot of blueberries just like this. They were just bigger. I'm thinking it's probably ready for some new soil and amendments, because right now they're starting to turn purple, and they're really not that big like they were last year. So I'm thinking that's where they need some more nutrients, some fresh nutrients in the ground, in the dirt. And you look at these, they're green, and then you look right over here, it's starting to turn a little purple. So they still good to eat. It's just not the big size I was looking for. Moving on around over here to this bag up on that. That's my arbor that I put in place this year for my grapes to grow up on. The sun is playing with me, shadows and stuff. But anyway, this first one right here, that's a Thompson green grape, and it's growing pretty good. And this one over here is called Fladonia dark purple grape. And as you can see, it's growing pretty well. And it's also, trying to put out a little fruit back off in there. Not nothing to brag about, but at least I know it's able to fruit. Okay. Let's swing back around here. And this is my Moro blood orange. And it's trying to put fruit out. Not a whole lot. I don't know why. But, you know, there's one over there. One back around there. Well, I think I'm debating on putting this one in the ground because I just like the tree, so it's a big possibility that we'll go in the ground. So let's move on around to our next trees. And these are two of my high density plantain plum trees, and the one in the back is a Santa Rosa plum tree. You see how big it is. And the one right here in the front is called a Ruby King plum tree. Both of them plum trees. It's just last year I got plums off of them. This year I think I'm gonna get too much off of them because they bloomed a lot. But at the time the weather was still kind of cold some days, and the bees just wasn't really active. And they have to be active on these plum trees for them to actually set fruit. And I think I missed that period with the weather. But I think I saw about 4 or 5 of them on it. It's just hard to spot them on here. With this wind blowing like this, I'll never spot them right off the way, so I can't really show it to you. And right here, that's my loquat tree. It gave me some fruit for the first time this year. Not a whole lot, but enough to let me know that it's ready to fruit, moving forward from this point on. And again, down here on the bottom, I got some cucumbers growing right down here. And these are called the, let me see right quick. Gotta excuse my neighbor's dogs. They go crazy when the lawnmower come on. These are called Pickling bush cucumbers. And I'm gonna have to pull some of those out too, because there's too many of them in there. So I'm probably gonna pull some of those out and give them away also. But I grew a bunch of those last year and gave them away. Moving around right here in this bucket, green onions, and as you can see, they're growing pretty good. They got some bigger ones in here, and they got some small ones over here. But you can see with this wind, the wind keep bending them over, but they're still edible though. So green onions being grown in the bucket. Move around to the backside right here. I got some sugar baby watermelons, and if you saw some other videos, you saw that I grew those also. So the only difference this time around, they're not in the pot, they're in actual ground this time around. So I'm looking for the nice things out of those. And let me bag up right here. I got 2 more plum trees. Okay, so in the front we got a Santa Rosa. In the back we got the Methley. But it's just like the other two. The weather played a big part, and it kind of like messed it up for me. Okay, so moving on, we got a variegated pink lemon, and you can see the foliage is unique to the foliage and the fruit. The fruit comes out pink on the inside, yellow on the out. Hey, pink lemonade for you. And as you can see, it got one growing right back here, if you can see it. But this is hard. This is a very delicate tree also, so I may even sell it or donate it to somebody. Not sure yet. Moving around, as you can see, my wonderful pomegranate. And as you can see, all of those red flowers represent a potential pomegranate that may make it, but may not make it, because these guys are hard to keep on the tree, and wind get to blowing real hard, knocks them off, as you see down in the bottom of the pot. But right now, you see this one right here, it's setting fruit. It's set already. The others need to set. So over there, that's another Bonfire Peach. Let me swing back over here right quick so let y'all see my pepper table. These guys need some water on them. This is my jalapeno, not a jalapeno, but my Scotch bonnet. And as you can see, there's buds all over it. Fruit sitting all over it. Right here, got a habanero. Right down here in this pot, this is called a lemon dream pepper. And as you can see, there's lots of plants in there. I need to separate those. Right here, we got what they call a candy cane pepper. I came across this at Lowe's, not Lowe's, but Home Depot. And what it is, it's a variegated pepper. They come out striped. As you can see, they'll be striped green for now, and then as time go by, they'll be striped red, striped orange. Supposed to be a pretty good pepper. Never had it, but I can't wait to try it. But as you can see, that I got them all over this thing. This the first one to start budding out and setting fruit. So I got plenty of them on there. You can look down here, right here. It's all over this thing. So first year growing this type of pepper, it's called a variegated pepper. As you can see the foliage, it's just like the variegated pink lemon. That's the uniqueness of it. Right here we got a Anaheim pepper. So they grow pretty big, anywhere from 5 to 10 inches long. Anaheim peppers. Right here we got another Scotch bonnet. And as you can see, peppers are growing. Peppers are growing. I got something for you when you're ready for them. If you can handle it. Because they real hot. Right here, hey, ghost peppers. Even hotter than these guys over here to my left, the Scotch bonnet. Okay, right here, we got what we call a Mammoth Jalapeno. These peppers should grow to be about 5 inches long. That's the uniqueness of them. And right here, I don't think nobody want to try this one. This is the Carolina Reaper, the hottest pepper to my knowledge at this point. So, hey, we're going to have some pepper challenges going on in the neighborhood. We have plenty of house parties around here. We're going to have some house party challenges. Can't wait to get it started. Moving on around. We got another fig tree. This is called a Peter's Honey. And as you can see, let me back up a little bit. Got some pretty good foliage on it. And also, you can see right here, putting out fruit. Putting out fruit. Putting out fruit. Look at there. This is one of my grapevines I planted when I first moved here. And as you can see, if I get up on you, it's nothing but grapes. Nothing but grapes. Nothing but grapes. Because all they got to do is develop. It's covered. It's covered. So it's giving me grapes every year. I almost dug it up because I wasn't sure what kind of grape it was. But hey, it's doing its job. Right here we got what we call a red pomelo grapefruit. And as you can see, that's a grapefruit. And guess how old that is? That's like a month old. And it's that size already. So it grows to be bigger than a softball. A lot bigger than a softball. Probably like, if it's perfect growing conditions, probably 2 times the size of a softball. Right now I got like about 4 of them on there. So looking for good things out here. Right here, we got 2 pear trees. I'm not too happy with these 2 guys. One's an Ayers pear. And I forgot what the other one, I have to look at my other videos to find out what the other one was, but they've only fruited once since I've had it. And I don't know why, but I'm not happy with it. They could come out of the ground sometime and be donated to somebody if they choose to have them. And down here on the bottom, like I said, once again, we got more cucumbers right here in the background right here. You can see they're getting pretty big, so I'm going to have to put a trellis up for them. And then right here on this front side, I got what they call black diamond watermelon. And as you can see, this stuff is growing down here. This stuff is growing. Look at that. Let me show you. You see that? Baby cucumbers already. See the yellow flowers with the fruit right behind it? cucumbers already. These guys are growing, y'all. Right here we got another let me see, hold on. I don't want to get it wrong. Burbank Peach. Burbank Plum, I mean. And it's growing pretty good. No fruit set, but it's growing pretty good. Back here in this flower bucket right here, it's called my lemon cucumbers. If you saw one of my other videos, you saw these guys in this back corner back here all over the fence with baseball-sized cucumbers on them. So there's a lot of those in that pot. I'm going to have to take them out because there's too many of them in there. Otherwise, they're not going to make it. Swinging on back around, this orange tree right here called a Cara orange. And believe me, guys, if you want to get an orange tree, this is the one to have. It makes very sweet oranges. Very sweet oranges. It's still a baby, so it got a few of them on there. But I put it in the ground because I want this tree to grow. This is going to be more of a permanent spot for this tree. That's why I put it there. So I want to say that showed you guys everything back here. Yeah, it's everything back here. So I'll let y'all guys in on my next video. Things start becoming ready to harvest, or if I start doing any other different things back here, I'll let you guys know. Keep y'all informed. Look at these guys, they want to get out. Not right now. All right, y'all. I'll talk to y'all on the next one.